Simone de Beauvoir. An introduction. Simone de Beauvoir, in full, Simone Lucie Ernestine Marie Bertrand de Beauvoir was born on 9th of January 1908 in Paris, France, and she died on April 14, 1986 in Paris. She was a French writer and feminist, a member of the Intellectual Fellowship of Philosopher Writers who have given a literary transcription to the themes of existentialism. She is primarily known for her treatise, The Second Sex, written in 1949, which is a scholarly and passionate plea for the abolition of what she called the myth of the eternal feminine. This seminal work became a work of classical literature. Simone de Beauvoir was born to a Catholic family and had deep faith in God till at the age of 14 she suffered a faith crisis and declared herself as atheist. In fact, before that, Simone even considered she was such a devout follower of Catholicism that she even considered becoming a nun. The Second Sex, which was published in 1949, was initially translated into English by a zoologist, and it lost its impact on the English audience. Later on, when it was translated properly, it became a classic of feminist literature. It was initially condemned by the church, but we shall discuss The Second Sex at length in another video. She formed a companionship with Jean-Paul Sartre in 1929, and their companionship lasted throughout their life. Although they were both free in taking up companions, Sartre in fact proposed Beauvoir for marriage in the initial years only, but Beauvoir refused his marriage proposal. But their companionship lasted throughout their life. Her other notable works are She Came to Stay, The Mandarins, Memoirs of a Beautiful Daughter, The Prime of Life. She is schooled in private institutions. De Beauvoir attended the Sorbonne, where in 1929 she passed her aggregation in philosophy. It was the same year in which she met Jean-Paul Sartre. She taught at a number of schools in between 1931 to 1943 before turning to writing for her livelihood. In 1945, in fact, she and Sartre founded and began editing Les Temps Modernes, a monthly review. Her novels expound the major existential themes, demonstrating her conception of the writer's commitment to the times. She Came to Stay describes the subtle description of a couple's relationship brought about by a young girl's prolonged stay in their home. It also treats the difficult problem of the relationship of a conscience to the other, each individual conscience being fundamentally a predator to another. Of her other works of fiction, The Mandarins is the most renowned. For this, she also won the Prix Goncourt Award. It is a chronicle of the attempts of post-World War II intellectuals to leave their educated elite or the Mandarin status and get engaged in political activism. Beauvoir also wrote 4 books of philosophy, which include The Ethics of Ambiguity, The Long March, America Day by Day, and a number of essays. Some of them are of the length of a full book. The most noteworthy of her essays is The Second Sex, which has 2 volumes. In 2009, a new English translation of The Second Sex was published, making the entire original text available to English-speaking readers for the first time. The earlier translation, which was in 1953, had been severely edited, and thus it lost its impact. She has also written a lot of works which are devoted to autobiography. These includes Memoirs of a Dutiful Daughter, which we have already mentioned here. The Prime of Life, which again is mentioned in the slide. Force of Circumstances, and All Said and Done. This body of work, beyond its personal interest, constitutes a clear and telling portrait of the French intellectual life from 1930s to the 1970s. In addition to treating feminist issues, de Beauvoir was concerned with the issues of aging, which she addressed in her essay A Very Easy Death, which was based on her mother's death in a hospital and in old age, which is a bitter reflection on society's indifference to the elderly. She has written A Farewell to Sartre, which is a painful account of Sartre's years. Simone de Beauvoir revealed herself as a woman of formidable courage and integrity whose life supported her thesis. The basic options of an individual must be made on the premises of an equal vocation for women and man, founded on a common structure of their being, independent of their sexuality. She maintained that one is not born a woman but is made one, and the impact of de Beauvoir on feminism is remarkable, and she is hailed as one of the greatest feminists of not only her times but till date. It is an irony that de Beauvoir did not claim herself to be a philosopher, she claimed to be a writer. But her treatise, The Second Sex, established her reputation as an indisputable great philosopher, which is maintained till date. Thank you.